Greetings folks, this is the BlackWeasel, and this is my video game review of Breath of Fire for the Super Nintendo. I got this game off a website after I finally figured out how to modify my Super Nintendo Classic to put on free games. The games were role-playing games because Super Nintendo would not put all of the Super Nintendo games that I wanted on there, including Dragon Quest 1 through 5, Breath of Fire 1 and 2, and the other RPGs that were great but not enough to be released on the Super Nintendo Classic legitimately. So anyway, let's get to the review. Breath of Fire is a role-playing game that's about an evil empire called the Dark Dragons that want to conquer the world by the use of magic keys. These keys are located in different parts of the world that happens to be occupied by different species of talking animals such as fishmen, moles, oxen, and wolves. The main character is tasked with saving the world since he has a unique ability to turn into a dragon, and so he possesses incredible power. Breath of Fire features traditional role-playing elements, and this game is especially a spitting image of Dragon Quest. This game deals with dragons. It's turn-based just like Dragon Quest, and actually features the special slimes I have to kill in order to gain much amounts of experience points than I would expect. I've easily come across certain problems with this. Just like other games of the 1990s, this game gives out little information on where to go after a problem in a village comes to an end. On top of that, I find myself going back to the same places in order to obtain certain items to proceed. It's no problem with one of Wizard Girl's warp spells, but the amount of towns that there are, it turns Breath of Fire into a somewhat confusing game. The graphics are pretty awesome and colorful. The monsters are alright, but eventually the encounter rate is higher than I would expect, and so the variety of monsters turn out to be small and repetitive. The game is not difficult, but eventually the layouts of certain dungeons screw with my direction of where to go. And since the encounter rate is too high as it is, this game becomes longer than I would expect. I like the soundtrack of this game. It sounds similar towards the Dragon Quest games I have played. I mean, I have played 7, 8, and 11, but since the main games have been composed by a really old man, and since Dragon Quest has influenced the JRPG genre, the folks for Breath of Fire have definitely took a page out of his book, like Sugiyama. I'll give Breath of Fire an 8 out of 10. It's an alright JRPG, but it's because of the high encounter rate, the quest through the middle of the game becoming tedious, and that this game became a chore halfway through. But the graphics are decent and combat isn't so bad. I played this game on April 10th, 2019, and I finished it on December 27th, 2019. It has taken me over 36 hours to finish this game.